We are back on Morning Line. Thanks for joining us. Our final segment until the 9 o'clock hour with our guest Josh Horn from over at Social Security. So what I'm trying to tell you is if you have a question, don't sit on your hands, dial the phone. 737-7587. We'll try to help you if we can. Let's go back to some folks that waited through the break, and next up is Mark. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Dick.
Hey, buddy. How can we help you, Mark?
I just got a question. My dad is deceased. I was just wondering, could I draw off his Social Security?
All right. What do you need to know, Josh?
Yeah, so if your father or mother passes away, the only way that you could draw off of their record is if you were a minor child or if you were disabled before age 22. But most of the time, we don't. Folks don't really draw off of their parents' records.
So yeah, that's not the plan. Do you fit those criteria, or you're just older and you're not disabled, are you?
No, I just wondered.
No, that's a fair question. It is interesting. It made me think, his question, and I think other people have wondered the same thing. All right, so in that situation, I'm just curious. If you've been putting, okay, I put all this money into Social Security, okay, and then, maybe my son grows up, my wife, doesn't draw, and I die, never drawing on it. I guess that's just there and is used to help pay other Social Security benefits,
well,
right?
and that's the thing. There's a common misconception that you're paying into your account, and there really isn't such a thing as you paying into your account. You are actually, the folks who are working and paying in taxes are supporting those who are drawing benefits currently, and so that's part of the issues that we're having with the trust fund, because several years ago in the 1970s, we had 5 workers supporting every one person who was drawing, and now currently we've got 3 workers supporting one, and pretty soon it's going to be 2 to 1, and that's why you see that trust fund shrinking and all the the issues
the
that come
baby
with
boomers.
it.
Absolutely. So, but the point is, if I were to die before I could draw on my disability, or not disability, my Social Security, that just it's in the pool for others, and that's the way it works. Let's go to Shirley. Hi, Shirley.
Hi.
Good morning. How can we help you?
Yes. I got my disability because a 100% disability you need. And since my husband draw disability, they're saying that I can't draw disability at our home, at the same home. We've been married 35 years.
So you both are 100% disabled, and he got full disability and you did, but they said you can't get it, only he can.
I've got it, but then they took it back.
Are you talking about SSI disability?
All I know, I had to go to Social Security Board in Madison and Rivergate, and they told me that I went to their doctors and my doctors. They all 100% disability me too. And then they give me a check and my insurance, and then they took and gave. I was waiting on it for that next month because they said it would be in the mail. And I thought somebody might have got it out of the mail, so I called them, and they told me that 2 people who's married can't receive disability.
Yeah. Is there a single household limit or something?
Well, not for Social Security disability, they're independent of each other.
Because they both paid
it's independent of each other. Now, when you're drawing SSI, there's a different rate for what they call couples or married couples.
That's what I would think.
So instead of drawing $733 per person, you draw $1,100 for the couple, and so that they may actually put you on your husband's record as a couple now that you're eligible for disability if you're talking about SSI. And that sounds like what your situation is. It's not that they completely eliminated you, it's that they put you on his record because now you're considered an SSI couple.
So, and that would mean he would get a little more, the 2 of them would get a little more than he would just get by himself.
That's correct.
Okay,
they both get some, but it's less than if both of them were drawing independently.
Gotcha. All right. It's confusing there, Shirley, but that sounds like the best option on that. If you still have questions, of course, contact Social Security or look into it online. Let's go to Pam. Pam, good morning. Hi, Pam. Pam, are you there? Oh, we lost Pam. Let's go to, my favorite name of the morning. Matilda, good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
That's nice to hear from you.
I bought widow's pension, and she told me that when I turned 65 that I would draw my husband's Social Security, and that everything would go in automatically when I turned 65. And will my Medicaid and all that be automatically worked in, or do I have to go somewhere to file for my Medicaid?
If you're currently drawing either retirement or widows, it sounds like in your situation it's widows benefits, and you're drawing it early, at age 65 you will automatically be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B. If for some reason you wanted to refuse Part B, they send you a little card to send back telling them to stop it. Most of the time you do want Part B. Now if you want any kind of prescription drug plans or Medicare Advantage plans, then you would need to call those third parties to enroll in those programs separately. But at 65 you'll automatically be enrolled in Part A and Part B.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Thank you, Matilda. Good question. Let's go next to Kim. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Hey, what can we do for you?
My question is, I'm 45. I'm only 45, but I draw disability already.
Okay.
And when I was married, at first I got my SSI, but because of his income, I lost it. Now that we're divorced, what would I need to do, or would I be able to get it back?
And how long ago was this? More than a year?
More
Well,
than a year ago, Kim?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if your benefits stopped more than a year ago, unfortunately you'd have to reapply for the benefits.
Okay. I wasn't sure what I needed
But
to
she
do.
could reapply to get that benefit back
Yeah,
that she had
absolutely. If
lost.
you're drawing SSI and then your husband's income, wages made you ineligible, and so you probably went in suspense. You probably went in suspense for a year, and then after that year, you're just completely terminated.
Okay, but then she's divorced. He's no longer in the picture. Neither is his income. So now she can apply and likely keep it.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. Good question, Kim. Go for it.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You take care, ma'am. Let's go to Dwayne. Hi, Dwayne.
Yes.
Hey, Dwayne. How can we help you?
Yes, I got a letter from Social Security yesterday,
Yep.
and it says what you should know. We are changing the type of benefit you receive from Social Security beginning March 2016. You're entitled to retirement benefits. You are no longer entitled to disability benefits because you have reached full retirement age. I thought if you was disabled, you're disabled. I've been disabled since I was 59. I don't understand it.
There you go. You know what? You are unfortunately still disabled, but
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Fill him in.
It's actually a good thing because basically they're switching you from the disability trust fund to the retirement trust fund, and so what that means is that you will no longer be reviewed for medical improvement, because as a disabled individual you're periodically reviewed for medical improvement. But once you turn full retirement age, it really is seamless on your end because your benefits stay the same.
Yeah, that's the key. Hit it right there. Just so you know, your
nothing
benefit
stops.
is not changing. The positive thing is he doesn't have to worry about going through these medical reviews anymore. He's locked and loaded. This is his lot in life the rest of the way. He doesn't have to worry about it. But
That's
your
right.
benefit will not change. It's not going to go down. Could it go up?
Well, just with cost of living mainly,
okay.
but I mean it won't necessarily go up.
But so when you say seamless, the reason those letters are sent out, I guess, would be what?
Well, and just efforts to communicate. It's probably an overabundance of communication. Make sure you know.
I think that's great.
You know that we're switching you from one, but it does cause a little bit of confusion with some folks because you're like, well, why are they switching me? Well, the reason is because we don't want to do medical reviews on you anymore because we don't need to. We don't have to. You're over full retirement age.
Does that make sense to you, Dwayne?
Yeah, but I'm losing $100 and something a month.
They're cutting your benefit to $100 a month?
Yes, I draw 1603, and then it says right now I draw 1603, and now it says you receive $1,498.
Yeah, that sounds like that's for your Medicare premiums, $104.
I don't know.
Maybe
what it
so.
is.
Okay, so what they're doing now? How come was he not drawing on that before the Medicare premiums?
Well, he probably was drawing Medicare before. I mean, it was, the Medicare premiums for him sound like they're about $104, and then
So why
that wouldn't change.
Right. Okay. But why would his amount go down then if it was already coming out of his? Why is he not still getting the 1607 or 1603?
It didn't sound like it went down. It just sounds like.
Well, he's going from 1607 to 1,498.
Yeah, I don't. It sounds like it was. The letter just says here's what your amount is, and then here's how much you're going to receive. And so the difference is the Medicare premium.
So you believe he'll still get the same type of check?
I believe he'll get the same amount that he's been getting, but there is a $104 difference because of the Medicare.
Okay.
premium.
Wait till you get that first check. If you think there's still something hinky about it, call and double check on that.
We know,
because
yeah.
his benefit shouldn't really change when that thing comes into
Well,
account.
the letters a lot of time can be confusing if they say
Yes.
your full benefit is this amount, but you're not getting that amount. A lot of time it's the Medicare.
Okay. Rick, do you have a quick question for us? We just got about 30 seconds or so.
Yes, I do, Nick. It's the question about the caller that just called in.
Yeah.
I thought when you were on disability and when you turned your full retirement age, I thought that was reduced by 25%.
That you'll get 25% less when you go full retirement from disability?
That's what I thought.
No, if you're drawing disability at your full retirement age, which the disability amount and the full retirement age amount is the exact same amount. So when you turn full retirement age, they switch you over to the other trust fund, and it's seamless. You just,
What
you
I've
still get
always
the same
heard
amount.
is it should not or would not
Yeah.
change. Do you know where that 25% may be coming from?
Yeah, 25% is how much you're reduced if you draw at age 62. But if you're already drawing disability, that doesn't apply.
Okay, and then when you get to full retirement age, it should not change. So you're right about that 25% if you draw it early. But the bottom line on that is if that's not the case, your thing should stay the same. It's not to say sometimes there aren't administrative mistakes. Gosh, the paperwork and the records and the stuff you guys have, wow. And so mistakes happen, so that's why it's good to pay attention to what your check looks like, what the bill is like, all of that.
Absolutely.
And if you have questions, call us on this show. Josh is with us every few weeks, and check with Social Security or, again, the website.
www.socialsecurity.gov.
Go on there. And by the way, do you need to have a Social Security card? I know the number. It's up here in my melon. I don't know where my card is.
Oh, just to go online? No, I mean you can go on there as long.
I've never had anyone ask me for my card. I mean, to see it. To prove
It happens occasionally.
But there's not even a photo on there. So for all I know, I'm just.
Well, there's some security features in there.
Are there?
That's why
your
you're not
name's
supposed to
on it?
laminate it. Yeah, there's some security seals and
stuff
papers.
I'm not even aware of.
Yep.
Tricky stuff. You guys, sly dog. Josh, thank
to
you for
see
coming
you.
out. It's always good seeing you. We'll see you again in a
Absolutely.
few weeks, hopefully. All right?
Looking forward to it.
Hey, you know what? We helped a lot of people today, and that's what really counts. Josh Horn with Social Security. He always does a great job. Take a break. Have a programming note for you tomorrow, right after this. Stay with us.